welcome to another speed paint. I think it would be appropriate to say happy holidays to everyone. Given the season, I figured I would do something in the spirit of it. Every year I do my family's Christmas card and figured it would be a good opportunity to record a holiday video while doing something that I do every year anyway. So without further ado, let's get into this. At first, I had no idea what I wanted to do for this, so I asked my mom to see if she had any ideas. Her response was something along the lines of, I don't know, maybe something with Christmas elves? And I was like, boom, instant idea. Like instant food, it wasn't the best. Or at least I wasn't enjoying eating it, and by that I mean working on it. Originally, I was gonna draw Santa's workshop with a bunch of elves in it, but having more of a vibe to the SpongeBob Brain on Fire meme. Basically, it was gonna be a factory on fire and a bunch of elves running around doing stupid things. One was gonna be standing there like, this is fine. Another would be running around panicking. One was gonna be wrapped up in a bunch of ribbon, while another one was just looking on with disappointment/disgust. And just for good measure, one would be calmly making a snow elf in the background that you could see through a window in the workshop. Honestly, it wasn't a bad idea, but I got halfway through the sketch and I really just wasn't feeling it, so I went ahead and put it down for that day and decided to come back to it later. On the second day, I found inspiration. I was watching a speed paint on the channel Ginja Ninja Woo, and she was talking about the Nutcracker in this particular video. I'll leave a link for it down in the description, or at least for her channel. I thought to myself, that's a Christmassy ballet, so why don't I do something with that? So I decided to completely delete my first idea and started to draw a bunch of Christmas elves putting on the Nutcracker. There are two versions I remember of the Nutcracker. First is the Barbie version because my little sister played that on repeat around Christmas time for a few years when she was younger. Second would be the time my dad took me and my siblings to see a professional showing of it in Seattle. And at the intermission, I do remember my sister being lost on what exactly was going on, so I did my best to describe my interpretation of what had happened so far, and she was fairly surprised I actually knew what was going on. So I kind of explained how I figured it out by basically giving her the definition of what ballet is, which is, basically a story being told through interpretive dance, music, costumes, and the set. At least that's a simplified way of putting it. There's probably a much more elegant way. Someone who actually performs ballet or, enjoys it regularly. Anyways, I do remember my dad trying to make fun of me with oh, so you're an expert on ballet now, and I was like, no, you dick, I'm just not uncultured. He wasn't very happy with me after that. So for your entertainment, I will try and describe the plot of the Nutcracker. Just so you know, I haven't seen it in like 10 years, and I refuse to look it up, so let's do this. A little girl gets a nutcracker as a gift from a relative for Christmas. I don't think she was very pleased about it and wanted like a doll or something instead. But later that night, she had a dream about it, and in the dream, the Nutcracker is a prince who was, in fact, turned into a nutcracker by the Nut King. By the Nut King. that's a very different kind of king. By the Rat King. Ooh, give me a moment. Oh, that was a slip of the tongue, the Nut King. Oh god. Where was I? A prince was turned into a nutcracker by the Rat King and is trying to get turned back. Over the journey, the girl and the nutcracker go from hating each other to liking each other. Classic, enemies to lovers arc. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. I think to break his curse, he needs like a kiss from his true love, and then they reclaim his throne or something like that. After they defeat the Rat King, she wakes up and has a greater appreciation for her gift, I guess. Honestly, I don't know how much of that is actually accurate to the ballet. I think most of it is from the Barbie movie adaptation, and I'm not sure what I described was accurate to that either. But, you know, you got the Nut King out of that. So, for the actual card, I was trying to make it feel like it could be a poster or a snapshot from the middle of the play, although I do think poster kind of feels more right because I have no idea if this would actually be accurate to something that might be going on during an actual performance of the ballet. I've only seen it performed once, and that was a long time ago. I had the girl in the Nutcracker dancing in the middle, with some background dancers put off to one side, and the Rat King being a little gremlin on the other. I do love the Rat King. He's just like a rat man doing rat things. It's great. I also did use a lot of reference images from the ballet and also just generic ballet poses to try and replicate the feeling of them being in the middle of the dance and try to create costumes that would be easily recognizable as belonging to the Nutcracker and looking like ballet costumes. I really didn't want people to have to think about what this image was supposed to be of. I wanted people to know that this is the Nutcrackers and the Nutcrackers. This is the Nutcracker and a bunch of Christmas elves performing that ballet. I was not confident everybody would get that. I had a feeling that like people would be like, why are their ears pointy? But when I showed my mom, stepdad, and brother, they all very much so got the idea like, oh, it's a bunch of Christmas elves putting on a performance of the Nutcracker. So basically I was worrying over nothing. Yeah, that kind of sounds like me. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I may start doing something like this every holiday season for this year on the channel because, you know, I already do it every year anyways, so might as well make a tradition out of it for the channel. This will be the last video of this year, and I will see you in the next one. If you did enjoy this video and want to see me draw the Nut King, I don't know, maybe go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to see that. No, you don't. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. See you next year. Bye.